Greetings and welcome to the wild, wild, wacky week of old drunken discography. I'm Jason. With me is Tim
That's me.
and Bill.
Oh, I'm definitely here for the ride.
And we're just
And that's
doing
Jason.
some. Yeah, I'm
Hey, Jason.
Jason. We're doing some weird shit this week. You know, you might see a new review of Sepultura or Seven Spires, or you might see just Tim and I talking about vinyl. I don't know. This whole week has been just crazy. So we're talking about My Chemical Romance. We're talking about the new song that leaked. Is it a new song? I don't know. Is it a demo? I don't know. Disclaimer, that album art right there is total not legit. Could be legit. Probably not. Probably fan made. I don't know. It's something to look at while we talk. So, the
I
Paper
was gonna ask,
Kingdom.
I was gonna ask what you got, where you got the album art from.
I got it. I don't want to say where I got it from, but it's probably not legit. So, take that with a grain of salt. Take this whole video as with a grain of salt. We're just speculating here. All right, Bill. What do you think of
Uh,
MCR?
I definitely want to speculate in this one. MCR second band, I had the pleasure of coming on ODD to review before I came full time here on the show, and this is one of my favorite bands, especially growing up. I mean, they were a band. The first couple albums were released when I was in elementary school, then into middle school. Uh, Yeah. So Jason reached out. I was like, "Hey, I've got what I think might be, a song that is on their upcoming album." So I went, gave it a listen. We were wondering if it was gonna be a demo or from an old album. And if it's a demo, my guess is it's something from Three Cheers. But Gerard doesn't sound. It's an older voice sounding in it though. Plus, I mean, it's got horns. It's got other elements going on. If it's from Three Cheers, it doesn't make sense. So the only thing it can be really, it's got to be something from a new album or completely AI generated. Which, if that's what it is, oh well, that's out of
It's
our hands.
it's not AI generated. They wouldn't be copyright striking it if it was AI generated.
Ooh, very
That is
true.
true. Yeah, no,
Actually,
that
that
means
is
it's
true.
legit.
So that means this is legit, like something.
Yeah,
And
it's something. It's either a demo or a new song or a demo for a new song.
yep. Well, and I'll say this: if it's a new song for the album, which would make sense, because I feel like this would be maybe maybe not their intro song, but this feels like it could be like their intro, not intro story song, but like their like second or third song they're gonna do. Because MCR more than likely will be a concept album, because that's usually what they do. And because it feels like it's especially how the horns and everything go, it's almost like a welcome to the story, welcome to the show, like, oh, by the way, this is what's going on, um type of like vibe I get while listening to it. And I'm really curious to see where it's gonna go from here. Uh yeah, it just really exceptionally piqued my interest.
It sounds. That's why I don't think it's a demo of an old song because it sounds like the Foundations of Decay. Like it has that same.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Danger Days. It's not a Black Parade. It's not a Three Cheers. It feels like something new. Good or
Mm-hmm.
bad, it sounds like something new.
Which, I mean, I mentioned if it's a demo, it would have to be a Three Cheers. Which, if they're making another album that's has some similarity to Three Cheers, great, do it. Like, that's a phenomenal move to do. And
I don't
I
think
would.
it sounds like Three Cheers. Like it's not high energy. It's not pop punk.
Well,
It's more orchestratal, more like kind of like the Foundations Decay. It doesn't rock. Three Cheers kind of rocked for pop punk.
well,
This song doesn't rock.
I don't know. Just the elements of it, I felt like were reminiscent of Three Cheers for me.
I don't know. It's creepy. I like it. It sounded like a fucking clown, creepy 50s B movie, like horror movie from the 50s.
I mean, I definitely get the creepy aspect too, which would fit the MCR bill potentially.
I'm curious. I mean, I'm hyped. If this is a new record, I'm ready for it. We need a new MCR.
Well, and they've been teasing it for a couple of years now, it seems like.
Many a years.
So
Yeah.
we've been waiting a decade for this, really.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
So then do we think that, I mean, because, yeah, it has been a while since the last one, right? The last one was,
20.
almost 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like, clearly they've been collecting tracks the whole time, whether
Well,
they're demos or fully realized stuff that's actually done. They've been hitting the studio.
they took a break though for what, 5, 6 years in the middle there, didn't
Something
they?
like that. Yeah,
Yeah. Which I mean, obviously, you can interpret a break a number of different ways.
sure. But yeah, they've been working for 10 years on songs. And when you work like that, especially with today's technology and stuff, you don't have to sit and do it all in one place. So yeah, it could just be that, like, it could have been round one of the demos from like 4 years ago, or and they copyright strike it because they know, like, no, this should have never left the vault, or
Yeah.
it could be a true leak. You got to submit all your stuff to the streaming stuff, well in advance, especially if you're like a known band. You got to, like, have your coordination going, and so anybody at those companies has the file.
Oh yeah. Even the unpaid intern running coffee.
Who just so happens to go, oh, new MCR.
Oops.
So you never know. Yeah. But it does
Yeah.
seem like they're working on some sort of project that's going to include multiple songs. So whether we're calling that an album or not, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, the intro definitely sounds like the beginning to an album.
I think so too. It sounds like an intro song. Like it sounds like
Yeah.
an opening track for an album. Yeah, let us know down below what you think. Is it a demo? Is it an old song? Is it AI? Let us know. It's a mystery.
Baby, not to me.
Yeah. I do wish we would have got the Paper Kingdom though. That would have been a great concept record. I don't know, Bill, if you know the story of that. I'll tell you that later if you don't. But that's the lost MCR album right there.
Could be from that too, right?
It could be. I don't think so though. Lyrically, it doesn't. I don't see where it would fit into the story of the Paper Kingdom, but
Okay.
it could be. I don't know. Let us know down below. Speculate with us. Help us out. We're old. You kids, you guys know it all, so let us know. That too. When you get old enough to drink, the conspiracy, put on your tinfoil hat. Let's go. Be safe.
I still got a couple years before I can do the tinfoil hat. I can't
Really?
wait.
I'm there.
Don't worry.
I'm there now.
I've got 2 in my closet right now.
Well, state law.
Stick around. It's been a wild, crazy, fucking dumb week here. But yeah, we got Propaganda next week. We got some Chili Peppers coming down the road. We're gonna do Aerosmith. Shout out Brian. And the Ramones. If you like My Chemical Romance, check out the Ramones. Be safe. Make good decisions.
And check out the Ramones.